Hey guys, how are you? Today I'm going to take you into Walmart with me and show you guys some of the top convenience items that I use to make my life easier, feed my family, and get dinner on the table fast. All right, so as you know, I am a full-time working mom. I also have a YouTube channel. I have 2 kids. I have a husband. I travel a lot for work. My kids are in a bunch of activities that I'm constantly taking them to. And so all of our lives are like really super busy, right? And I know that we are all looking to, save money on our groceries right now. But the thing also is that really our time is money too, right? And sometimes you have to take a little bit of help from the store to feed your family, make your life easier, get dinner on the table, give your kids snacks, whatever it is you need to do. So what I'm going to do today is take you with me inside Walmart. I'm going to show you some of my favorite convenience items, both food and non-food, because at the end of the day, we're all just doing the best we can. And we need to take a little help where we can as well. Look at Walmart being super cute and clever. Coffee and sarcasm. The struggle is real. Created to create. It's the scent for me. That's funny. Vibe check. We're vibing. Anything is possible. Understood the assignment. Kind of funny. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to stay on track. But we're actually going to start out in the non-food section and then go over to the groceries because that's the way my store is laid out. Okay, so if you have people that wear glasses in your house, I totally love these glasses wipes. I get them all the time. They are great because they're portable. You can throw them in your purse, in your bag. And I normally buy the large packs because 3 of us out of 4 wear glasses and we use them super quick. Okay, here's another one, our Colgate Wisps. These are actually disposable toothbrushes. You get 24 in a package. They're $4.27. I really like these because not only do I travel a lot for work, but I also have braces right now, and so does my daughter. And so we can put these in our backpack or our purse. And even if you don't have braces, they're just super awesome to keep around because you never know when you're going to need a toothbrush. Okay, so here's another convenience item that I keep on hand. These are the blister pack caplets of Midol. They are very convenient because you can just cut them apart and they're already wrapped. You can throw them in your bag or in your purse. Both Kira and I always keep these on hand, and it's just so much easier than having to take them out of a big bottle and put them in a plastic bag. Okay, so if your hair just needs like a little bit of deep conditioning, I highly recommend these little packets of Intense Treatment by Hosk. No, they're not by Hosk. Actually, these are not by Hosk, but they do have some by them also. They're like $1.77 each, and they're enough for about 2 to 3 treatments depending on the length of your hair. They're also really nice for travel. You can take them and use them as conditioner, but they have a couple different kinds, and I highly recommend them. Do you want to know what else is super convenient? Having a non-stick pan that actually works. Thank you to Misen for sponsoring today's video. You guys know that I work with them all the time, so let me tell you a little bit more about the exclusive deal they're offering my viewers. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with Misen, what are you even doing? You definitely need some of their products in your kitchen. If you watch any of my videos, you know I use them all the time, and today I am showcasing their nonstick skillet, which is totally, honestly and truly the best nonstick skillet that I have ever owned. The Misen nonstick pan actually has a nonstick coating that is 2.5 times more effective than other nonstick pans that cost twice as much. I also love it because it is super versatile. Their nonstick pan is induction, gas, and electric compatible, and it is oven safe up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you have a recipe that you need to go from the stovetop to the oven, you can totally do that. One thing I think that is a misconception about nonstick pans is that they will last a lifetime. But what's interesting about nonstick pans is that eventually all of them have their nonstick coating wear off, even the ones that claim to last. And for Misen, it's really important to be transparent about that point. Their nonstick pans will not last forever, but they have been tested and proven to outlast ones that cost at least twice as much. All of their nonstick pans come with care instructions, so make sure that you follow those and your Misen pan will last you a long time. The best part is that Misen is offering my viewers an exclusive discount. You can go to the link in my description box and use promo code JEN for 20% off your first order. Again, go to the link in my description and use promo code JEN for 20% off your first order with Misen. I highly recommend you try their nonstick pan pans, and honestly, any of their other cooking supplies. I have tons of them and I love them all. So don't forget to take advantage of that discount and check out the link below. So I'm also going to include some kitchen things because, as you know, I love to cook and we all want to make our lives easier in the kitchen too. This is a 5-ounce glass measure for $2.27. I have one of these and I use it all the time. It's great because you can measure by ounces, teaspoons, tablespoons, and milliliters. Okay, so I also have this and I freaking love it. It is basically a measuring cup in combination with a strainer, and it's a 3-cup volume. So essentially you can drain like, you know, cans of beans or veggies, or even you can wash like berries in here. If you need to measure them out as well, then you don't have to dirty both a measuring cup and a strainer. The brand is Prep Solutions. And I forgot to mention too, any of these things that I can find online at Walmart, I'll link down below as well. Look at all this cute stuff. I think this is new. I haven't seen it there before. You have these little silicone condiment cups, condiment minis for ketchup and mustard, and then they have these little fry containers. Oh my gosh, those are cute. Okay, so I didn't realize they had these at Walmart. They're $4.97, but they are basically an avocado keeper. If you have to store avocados in your fridge, I highly recommend one of these. It keeps them fresh for a really long time. Oh my gosh, so if you're gonna pack lunches for your kids, you definitely need to check out the containers here. They have the Sistema flip lunchbox containers. I have one of these. They also have a back to school set. These containers hold up so well. You guys have seen me use tons of Sistema containers before. I'm really glad to see them at Walmart, and they hold up for years and years, and they do perfectly in the dishwasher. Okay, so Walmart obviously has a great selection of all kinds of different like meal prep containers, and I use these just for, you know, prepping meals that I'm gonna eat at home also. Obviously I also pack lunch for Adam sometimes and for the kids when they're in school, but they have a ton of different options here. Again, they have a lot of the Sistema containers, and then if you're also interested in reusable plastic bags, they have those as well. These I have been really happy with. I got some of these for a meal prep video not long ago. They're the Rubbermaid take-alongs, and they come with a little like dip section in there, so they're perfect for like parfaits, veggies and dip, snacks, things like that. Okay, so these reusable cups are on clearance right now for $3, but if you have older kids like me, these are great for like their drinking water and stuff during the summer, or really anytime. My kids use these all the time. All right, so if you have not yet jumped on the Clorox toilet wand train yet, you need to. They're so convenient for cleaning your toilets, very hygienic, no mess. Basically the starter kit comes with the wand and the caddy, and then you buy the disposable scrubbers, and then you just scrub your toilet and toss them when you're done. It is so quick and easy. Best way in my opinion to clean a toilet. Okay, we have spotted a new item, Reynolds Parchment air fryer liners. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try these. In full transparency, I have not tried them yet, but how can they not be awesome? $3.87 for 50 liners. That's awesome. Okay, here's another popular, controversial convenience item on my channel. I've shared these before. They're the Dixie disposable cutting boards. I don't use these a ton, but they are kind of nice when you're in a hurry and you want to like cut up some raw chicken or something and you can just toss them. There's 10 in a package and they are $4.88. Okay, so my kids love yogurt, and Walmart is one of the best places to get it because it's cheap, and I also like that they have the multi-packs of the Chobani Flip for pretty inexpensive compared to the regular grocery store if you want to grab those, or they have them singly as well. My kids also love these Clio Greek yogurt bars in their lunch. They're only $1 each. Okay, so if you're ever trying to get more water in and you're tired of just plain water, I really like the Hint water. It's basically just water with like flavor essence in it. Right now it's $5.98 at Walmart for a 6-pack, so less than $1 a bottle, and like I said, a nice change from regular water, and they're the perfect size to kind of take with you on the go or in your bag. Okay, so if you've never tried these quiches, they are so good. They have a quiche Lorraine. It's only $8 for this quiche, and basically what you can do is cut it up into portions and reheat it in the air fryer. It's so good. One of these will last you obviously like the whole week for breakfast. And it's a great like high protein, you know, convenience item. Even if you want to take it on the go and heat it up in the microwave at work for $8, you can't beat that. Okay, so at my Walmart, they have these pre-packaged cheeses and meats that are already sliced in half-pound packages. They are so convenient because you don't have to wait at the deli for them. I don't know if every Walmart has these, but mine definitely does. And I live in a smaller town, so normally they have all kinds of different cheeses, turkey, ham, pepperoni. One of my favorite ones to get is the pepperoni because my kids love having this on their sandwiches. But I just love that it's already pre-packaged and you don't have to wait for it to be sliced. All right, so this isn't necessarily a budget item, but if you're doing low carb or if you're looking for a high protein snack, I think these are really great. They are the panino antipasti sticks. So they have pepperoni, that's the one my kids really love, hard salami, prosciutto, and salami. So definitely check these out if you're looking for something quick, easy, low carb, high protein. It's a great snack, or even, you know, you could take it as part of a meal for lunch with a salad. Okay, so fun fact, I did a price comparison on Lunchables. Oh my gosh. I'm actually gonna buy those. I did a price comparison on Lunchables, either buying them like this or making them on your own, and the price actually not that much cheaper to make them on your own. So I think these are a great option. I'm gonna grab some right now because my kids love to have these for lunches. They're great, especially if you're packing school lunches. Like, I don't always have time in the morning to be putting together a whole lunch. So something like this is perfect. I mean, obviously all that's in there is cheese, crackers, and turkey, but kids really love this. Only $1.82. You can't really beat that. Okay, and these are actually new, so I thought I would show them to you guys. So these are market side, so they're the Walmart brand for $3. Salami and cheddar, calabrese salami, sopressata, and roasted chickpeas. That one is vegan. Okay, so another thing I want to show you guys is this shredded rotisserie chicken that they have just ready to go. This is great for recipes that call for shredded chicken, or you can make chicken salad with it or wrap. They have several different flavors, barbecue, traditional, and then I've never seen this here before. They now have pulled pork. So this would be a fantastic item for a quick dinner as well. Okay, so I definitely don't buy cereal a whole lot, but when I do, sometimes I get these individual packs of baggies, just because, like I said, my kids don't eat a lot of cereal, and so when I get it, I feel like they kind of want like a little bit of variety. There's also no waste and they don't get stale, so you get 8 different breakfast cereals in here for $4.78, and these are also easier for kids to make themselves too. I mean, obviously it's not hard to pour a bowl of cereal, but if they're only dealing with a little bag, you know, that's less chance of a whole box of Cheerios all over your kitchen floor. Okay, so if you've never tried the Bear Crete soup mixes before, they're actually pretty good. They're $3.57, and they make like a pretty big pot of soup, and a lot of them have recipes on the back that you can kind of put add-ins in them if you want them to be a little bit heartier. But this is a really awesome like shortcut to get dinner on the table quickly. Just make one of these and some sandwiches on the side, add some fruit or some cut up veggies, and boom, you got dinner. Okay, so this is one of my favorite shortcut items in the kitchen. You guys have seen me use this like a lot. If you've ever watched my cooking videos. So the Knorr bouillon, they have tons of different flavors. They have chicken, they have tomato, beef, there's even some other different flavors over here as well. And I like to keep this on hand because it is super easy to make reconstituted chicken broth, and then I don't have to keep like big cans and boxes of chicken broth on hand. Super convenient, and it honestly saves a lot of money. You get this huge container for $3.58. Okay, so definitely also check out like the convenience meal kits that Walmart has. They have a ton here in the Asian aisles. So they've got like a tikka masala kit, Korean style barbecue, pad thai, chow mein, spring roll kit. I've purchased this before and really convenient and really delicious. And then they have a hoisin spring roll kit as well, but tons of different options for like make broccoli beef, korma curry sauce, all kinds of stuff. So don't sleep on that kind of stuff either, because you could put a super quick meal together with some of these seasonings. Okay, so one convenience item I hardly ever see people talk about is the boil in a bag rice. So they have the Walmart brand now. They have like regular white rice. This is the kind I usually get, which is the Success boil in a bag brown rice. This is so easy if you have issues cooking rice. It's like foolproof. foolproof and super quick. It only takes 10 minutes. Highly recommend it. Okay, so this is the section you come to if you have no idea what to make for dinner, because you're going to see all of these seasoning packets and you're definitely going to come up with an idea. So tons of like sauce, seasoning mixes. I have made this Knorr Alfredo sauce packet many times. Really, really good. I also feel like I want to try this one, the garlic butter shrimp scampi. That sounds delicious. They've also got some ranch seasoning kits, which I think these might be new. I've never seen them before. They've got Fredo, black pepper, Parmesan, buttermilk chicken, ranch taco. Oh, breakfast tacos. Look at that. Yeah. See, I'm glad I came here. They also have all of these Kinder's seasonings, which this has become kind of a popular brand. And then these Hatch green chili bowls. I've never seen those before. Italian beef seasoning, all kinds of stuff that you can make. So definitely check that out, especially if you're short on inspiration. And one other thing I want to say too are these Grill-Made marinade packets. I purchase these all the time. They're so good. Basically all you do is you mix the marinade packet with some oil, water, vinegar, and then put your meat in, and it makes a really quick, really delicious marinade. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to mention that my Walmart doesn't have in stock anymore but used to are the little individual packets or little individual cups of Hidden Valley Ranch. I used to get those all the time, especially for Connor because he loves ranch and veggies, and it was just so convenient, but I haven't seen them for a while, so let me know if you guys have seen them in your area. All right, so I might get ratioed for this, but I'm like a huge fan of frozen breakfast food. I just don't know. I'm one of those people that's like, yeah, I'm gonna get up early in the morning and make breakfast, and it's like that never happens. So I don't know. Walmart has a ton of different frozen vegetable items, and like, okay, these breakfast bowls that they have are actually way cheaper than the Jimmy Dean ones, but they're just as good. Like this sausage and gravy one is really good. We've had that before. And I think I bought these breakfast burritos once too. They're only $1.14 each. They have egg, sausage, cheese, and potato in them. One thing I would also say is if you want like a little bit of a healthier option, they do have the Jimmy Dean Delights, and I've purchased these frequently before. You guys have probably seen them in my grocery hauls. They actually have a turkey sausage breakfast bowl. I might try that. It actually looks pretty good. Turkey sausage, potatoes, egg whites, and cheese. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people sleep on the frozen seafood because they have like some type of feeling about it, but frozen seafood is a really good option, especially if you live in the middle of nowhere like I do. So like Walmart has these blackened salmon fillets, Parmesan encrusted tilapia. They've even got crab cake. And if you want like fresh fish, like for example, they've got mahi fillets, halibut, salmon, tons of different options that can be really quick to make a meal once you thaw it out. Okay, so frozen bread. I have a couple things to say here. So first of all, the Rhodes dinner rolls are bomb. I love these. They are super easy to thaw and they make the best dinner rolls. These Ray's New York bagels are really good too. I don't know if you have them at your Walmart, but I really love them. They're delicious quality. I've also tried these butter croissants before. You don't have to proof them or thaw them, and they are really delicious. And then I've showed you guys before, I often purchase the frozen biscuits. They just taste so much better than the canned variety. Okay, and here's a quick for a tip shortcut dessert. So what you want to do is get a Sara Lee pound cake. You thaw it out, you mix some strawberries together with a little bit of sugar, and then you top it with some whipped cream or Cool Whip, and you got a really quick delicious strawberry shortcake. Okay, so I don't buy these frequently. In fact, I think I've only purchased it like once before, but they do have the Rayo's, which is the same brand as that really great marinara sauce, the meat lasagna, which is really good, and then they also have this rigatoni bolognese. So definitely a quick option, especially if you are really strapped for time and you need a quick meal, throw that in the oven or microwave. Ain't no shame in the mom game, in the busy mom game. Okay, so if you use a lot of minced garlic in your cooking, but you don't want to actually chop it or run it through your garlic press, this is really great quality. This is the garlic stir-in paste. I used to buy this all the time. It's $4.38 and it actually lasts quite a while. Okay, I gotta mention the bagged salads because everyone loves a bagged salad moment once in a while. It looks pretty picked over here, but these are great for lunches, like to take to work. work, just throw everything in a Tupperware, boom, you've got lunch. And then they've also got kind of like the pre-made bowls here as well. Sometimes I send those to work with Adam, but they usually have a pretty good selection, and honestly it's healthier than like getting fast food for lunch. Am I right? Okay, and this is kind of a splurge item, but I actually really like it for some odd reason. It's the Sabra breakfast avocado toast. It just comes with like these little bagel chips and some smashed avocado with lemon. It's really good. Like, it's not cheap, but honestly for like a pretty healthy snack, you know, could be worse, right? Could be like a Snickers bar. I think that's probably worse, but this is really good. Also, definitely check out like the pre-washed and cut veggies at Walmart. I honestly think that most of the time they're a pretty good price. Like for broccoli florets, $2.78. I mean, it's not terrible, and especially if you're trying to feed your family some fresh veggies, it's not a terrible price. They've got diced sweet potatoes, diced butternut squash, different stir fries, slaw, pre-washed sugar snap peas. My kids love these, and they've got larger bags down here if you have a larger family. Okay, so I honestly think that these vegetable trays are a great buy. You know, it might be cheaper to make your own, but then again, they're around $10, and to have fresh veggies on hand is a pretty good deal. I really like this one because it has turkey sausage and cheese cubes in it as well. My kids really like it when I get this one. And I did a whole video on these kind of like convenience snack items, and then I made them cheaper at home. I can link that video down below if you guys want to watch it, but they have tons of options like this here at Walmart too. I mean, obviously you're going to pay a premium for this. I don't know what the price is at Starbucks for these little meal kits, but it's probably cheaper than that. And two, you know, you just have to factor in like the healthiness of it. Obviously something like this is going to be healthier than going out to eat for lunch, especially if you are in a pickle or in a jam and you need something quick before work. Okay, so I'm just in the veggie section, like the frozen veggies, and I'm noticing that they have some new things. Have you guys tried this before? This cheddar broccoli bake? I think I'm gonna try that. I also noticed that they had some different types of cauliflower wings, buffalo, barbecue, what kind is this? Teriyaki, and then a Parmesan one. Also the veggie tots are pretty decent too if you've never tried those. They don't taste exactly like a tater tot, but they're okay for a substitute. If you make a lot of smoothies, I highly recommend getting your frozen fruit at Walmart. It's a great price, and they have a really good selection. They have frozen pineapple, frozen mango. They have the cherries. The dark sweet cherries are really good. I've had those before. They also have like a strawberry banana blend and berries, so highly recommend that. All right, so what did you guys think? Did I miss anything? Are there any convenience items that you use that I didn't share? Yes, when I went into the store it was light, and now it's just getting dark outside. I also have that link in that coupon code for Misen down below. Don't forget to check that out. One question I always get in the store is, or when I go shopping in the store, is how do you film in the store? Do people look at you? And I mean, maybe people look at me. I don't really interact with anyone. I walk in, I get my stuff, I film if I need to, and then I go to the self-checkout and then I leave. So, I mean, if people are looking at me film, I just don't make eye contact with them. Or if I do, I just like smile and walk away and let them wonder what I'm doing. But it doesn't really bother me, like, if people see me filming. I mean, if someone like came up and asked me about it, I would be just like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel and I'm making a video about XYZ, and they'd be like, oh, that's cool. And then I would go about my day. So anyway, thanks you guys for coming along with me. I hope that this was helpful for you, especially if you are a busy person trying to get things done. Let me know if you discovered anything new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.